You've just finished watching the Insurance Society of Philadelphia's September 2010 symposium on the Deepwater Horizon Gulf oil catastrophe. Hi, I'm Kellen Muller. Thank you for staying with us. Since the September 2010 catastrophe, efforts in the Gulf of Mexico continue to remediate the long-term effects of the Gulf oil spill. Hundreds of thousands of individuals and businesses have suffered economic losses, while the long-term effects on the environment continue to be evaluated. As of February 2011, many Louisiana marshes remain saturated with oil. These marshes serve as the foundation for various species in the Gulf of Mexico and serve as the initial supply for the food chain. The long-term effects on the erosion and deterioration of these marshes remains to be seen. We also continue to see new oil washing ashore along the various Gulf states. Experts also continue to study the oil spill's impact on the Gulf of Mexico's ecosystem, which is one of the richest in the world. Various species, including shrimp, oysters, snapper, even the bluefin tuna, are known to spawn in the Gulf waters. These are some of the hardest hit areas by the oil spill. Scientists are trying to determine whether the spill hurt or killed enough of these species to reduce their production in the years to come. In December 2010, the United States brought a federal civil lawsuit against BP and various other parties, including Transocean, for the long-term effects and damages caused by the oil spill. The civil remedies sought are all damages stemming from the oil spill, which will include damage to natural resources. The environmental findings concerning the long-term fate of the species affected in the Gulf of Mexico waters will certainly have an impact on any finding of damage against BP. As of the end of January 2011, no criminal charges have been filed against BP yet. However, there are reports in the media that suggest that criminal charges are imminent. Any finding of damage against BP in this civil lawsuit will be in addition to the $20 billion claim fund already set up by BP that's currently being administered to individuals and residents and commercial businesses in the Gulf of Mexico region, regionally and nationally, that have suffered economic loss as a result of the oil spill. The $20 billion claim fund set up to compensate and reimburse individuals and commercial businesses in the Gulf region, regionally and nationally, is being administered by Ken Feinberg. The claim fund is called the Gulf Coast Claims Facility and was set up under the Oil Pollution Act of 1990. The claim fund benefits individuals in 5 categories. First, those that incurred removal costs or cleanup costs. Second, those that sustained real or personal property damage. Third, those that suffered lost profits or future earnings. Fourth, those that suffered losses due to injury to natural resources. And fifth, those that sustained physical injury or death. The claim fund will pay out interim payments and final payments for approved claims. Interim payments cover past damages, while final payments cover all damages, including past and future damages. If a claimant accepts a final payment, it must sign a release as to all claims against BP and other potentially liable parties. According to the Claim Fund Protocol, any prior payments made by BP, the Claim Fund, or other collateral sources defined by the protocol to include insurance payments will offset any final payment made to a claimant. However, the offset will only be made if the collateral source compensation is duplicative of any amount included in the final payment. The protocol explains that the offset is meant to prevent any double recovery by the claimant. The protocol does not address the subrogation rights of an insurer under the claim fund. Rather, the protocol makes clear that the rights, if any, of the entity that made the initial payment to the claimant will be determined by the applicable law. In other words, the protocol defers to the law of subrogation set forth in the law of the appropriate state or jurisdiction. As of February 1st, 2011, we have still not seen any first-party insurance coverage litigation relating to the oil spill. Cozen O'Connor will provide any updates in this regard, as well as periodic reports concerning all of the ongoing efforts to remediate the effects of the Deepwater Horizon catastrophe in the Gulf region.